So this is a quick set of instructions on how to enter your DOL once you've got everything ready to go. So hopefully you will have determined what your demonstration of learning project marks are and who's exempt and who isn't. When you log in, I've updated it this time around to be even a little bit easier. So this menu on the side here just lists everybody's name. So if I were Greg Aloyan, and let's face it, I should be so lucky, I could click there and my 3 classes would pop up. And I can click the page I want. It'll say enter exemptions. You'll note up here it asks you for the period. Obviously I can put this in after the fact for you, but it's just kind of a pain for me to flip through class lists, so if you get a chance, if you happen to know this is period 2, you can put it there. If it's a course that you don't have to put an exam in for, if nobody's writing an exam, if you can just click there, you don't have to worry about down here. And that way it can say on the exemption letters, not that they're exempt, but that there's no exam in that course. Again, if you don't do it, I'll go in after the fact and do so, but it just saves a bit of time. Once you've done that, I'm going to delete that here because in this case, I don't know what period it is. You can go through on your list, and all the students who are eligible for an exemption, you can put here. We've given you some information. We have their absences as of Wednesday, which should give you a good sense of that. Now this doesn't break them down by type, so if somebody's over but you remember that they had medical issues or something of that sort, you may want to look into why it was. And then the market midterm is here, and again, that's just for you. If you're making that, 1% decision, a sense of where they were at midterm might be useful. Once you've clicked everyone who is eligible, you can click the little save icon here at any time, just so your work won't be lost and you could leave and you could come back in. But once you've decided for sure, we're asking that you click here, big red button that says click here to make your choices final. And a message will pop up saying that your data has been saved and your entry is locked in. And now if you look, I can no longer edit these. They are locked in. Same with this. I can't put the period in. Everything is locked in. And that's very much on purpose so that we can kind of know that everything is locked in place. Now, I will say that when everything is locked in, if you made a mistake, you can click here and reopen. It's going to yell at you. It'll say your data has been made available again. Please be aware of that until you lock your exemptions in. We can't print any letters, but it gets made available to you again, and you can make changes as you see fit. I'm going to make sure I don't have any of Greg's kids exempted here. Again, if we wanted to lock it in, we could click there. Now it would be locked in. In this case, of course, I don't want to lock it in because Mr. Aloyan's going to have to come in here and put his exemptions in. So I'm going to open this one back up, and there we go. And once you had done one, you could click into your next class, make your choices final, click into your next class, make your choices final. And that's all. So it should be very straightforward for you. Of course, if you have any questions, don't be shy. You can shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to try and help it out. Have a good day.